Not sure what I'm more excited about, my new channel partner, or the fact I'm finally out on the golf course again. So let's talk about my new brand, opportunities that are going to arise, how much I'm going to get paid, go through the full breakdown, and then quite a lot of thank yous up until this point. And the fact that we're finally back out on the golf course, now it's above 2 degrees. We got away with it. Now, first big thank you to the guys at Fairrow Golf, Tom and James, who introduced me to the brand when I worked at Burford. Good friends of mine, and to be honest, I've loved wearing their brand over the last 2 years to try and raise some awareness for their cause and then the overall business itself. Still very much going to keep in touch with the guys, excited to see what they do in the future, and then obviously attend the charity golf events that they kindly invite me to every year. Secondly, I want to thank you guys for watching and supporting the channel, as these opportunities wouldn't arise if you guys didn't watch. Again, thank you for supporting the channel in the transition of the new simulator build. Obviously great for the business, new aspect to the channel, but I can also understand not all of you want to see me hit balls inside 24/7. So I do need to get on the golf course more, and hopefully with this new partnership, open a few more doors and avenues for content creation. Oh, we will take that one all day long. Jesus, that has gone an absolute mile. And these to be reviewed in the next video after this one. And I have to say a special thank you to the guys at Replay Golf for supplying me so many golf clubs to try and test. And again, the same goes for Forsight Sports and the GC3. I've been using it for 3 months now. More of an affordable option, and don't get me wrong, not cheap by any stretch of the imagination, but it's incredibly accurate, and you can't really get that accuracy without spending the money. Oh, slipped. Go on, Chase. So let's talk about Reflow. Let's talk about the deal that I've got with them and why I'm really happy to obviously be a brand partner for them going forward, and the opportunities that it's obviously going to give me on the channel. Oh, my short game needs work. Dear me. Now, I'm very selective with the brands that I deal with. I've had many opportunities for a quick buck, but I'm not here for the sprint, I'm here for the marathon. And if I want to achieve the goal, the ambition, the brand of the channel and second-hand clubs very much being mainstream, we've got to take the long route around. And again, it's one of the reasons why I like Reflow as a clothing brand, as it has a very similar ethos to what I'm trying to achieve. Oh, stay there and it could be good. Leave it, wind. Oh, that could be long. Now, Reflow reached out to me back in the start of the year, just sent me a nice little gift box. I've been wearing their clothing since then, and I've actually been really impressed. I like the quality, I like the feel, and ultimately I like the message of the brand as well. Now, I'm not going to blow smoke, because at the end of the day, this is very much a business move. It's going to help in terms of opportunities going forward. But as I said, I'm very careful with the brands that I promote. Reflow's has been voted Golf Digest most sustainable golf brand. All clothing is made from recycled plastics, recycled waste, and to be perfectly honest, for them, I fit the bill quite well because I sell second-hand clubs. Essentially, I'm recycling clubs over and over again, trying to suit different kinds of golfers. Oh, go on, the 0211 PXG hybrid. That's cheaper than every other hybrid out in the market. And again, I'm not portraying like I'm any better than anyone else, because if golf manufacturers didn't make brand new equipment, I wouldn't have second-hand equipment to buy and sell and club fit for. It's just a perk of the business, and going forward as the business grows, I know full well I will never sell brand new equipment in store, mainly for all the reasons that I've showed in my videos. But that's not to take away, without the big brands spending lots of money in development, R&D, that I wouldn't even have the second-hand clubs to obviously use in the first place. The other reason that this brand just makes sense for myself going forward is that they do a lot of activewear. Gym, fitness, flexibility, Pilates, yoga, everything I've been doing recently to get better at long drive. It's great now to have a brand that provides all the fitness and activewear that I'm potentially going to need going forward. God, these irons are ridiculous. Get up. Oh, that flight was naughty. However, let's talk about price, because it's not the cheapest brand out on the market. And I spent the last year trying to do my own merchandise, but you always had to toy between one or the other. Cheap and not necessarily get the quality, or expensive and obviously get the quality behind it. Let's be honest, if every brand could make their clothing out of recycled materials and plastics, then obviously they would. It's great for their image and ethos. Reflow's actually gone and done it. And to be honest, I'm quite happy to support them. But don't get me wrong, with this new partnership, I'm not going to be chucking it down your throat every video. That being said, if you are interested, use SAS20 at checkout on your first order. You will get £20 off if you spend over £50, which could be a t-shirt and a hat or a polo top in itself. Good present, good gift, which in the grand scheme of things isn't actually that expensive. What are you getting out of it, I hear you say in the background? It is a good question. Reflow aren't paying me anything up front. Obviously, I've got all their clothing, and considering I've got loads of jackets, tops, shorts, everything else, that's a considerable amount of money in terms of retail value. But the upfront payment to start off with is £0. Oh, hold. Oh, it is as well. Go on, wind. God, it's stronger than I think. But the money wasn't necessarily the reason that I've taken this deal. I do get commission on sales going forward, so you'd get a 10% discount online, and then I get a 10% kickback, as well as Reflow will be stocking up the studio with all their clothing, and I will be getting 20% commission on all the stuff that I sell in there. As I said, this is very much a business move. And again, I'm just kind of happy that I found a brand that fits my ethos very closely. It's the opportunities going forward. If you've ever wondered how influencers or content creators, unless you're obviously Rick scale, get invited to professional tournaments, get to do videos with other professionals, celebrities, you name it, it is through brand sponsorship. It is through companies that know the certain people. As my dad always told me, it's not what you know, it's who you know. If you like this video, you might like this video up here on the right hand side. Catch you guys later.